Estate Chronicles, episode 47. Settling one estate to settle another. So these are some of maybe the most difficult situations and the ones that take and require time. So let's take a 3-acre tract of property and all that is on it being in an undivided interest estate with 3 heirs. And of those 3 heirs of the original undivided estate, let's say the person has passed on 20 years or so, that undivided estate has to be divided before one of those heirs can dedicate, gift deed, prioritize their estate. And I wanted to get on and talk about these situations because in my experience, what has happened is, maybe family relations were good and everybody used the land and it wasn't a big deal. And as each generation that moves on creates or has a completely different mindset. That's the best way to describe it. There's just a different way of thinking, a different means of thinking. It's not right, it's not wrong, it's their life experiences. And many of those people are not going to use the land or mutually benefit from the land like maybe the siblings did before. And so the longer the generation goes on, now you've got cousins, you've got, people who may just think differently, they do different things, all of those things. And the longer you don't settle something, everything that is involved in that compounds upon itself. And this is an interesting position that we have found ourselves in before, when a party to the total estate is wanting to settle theirs, but theirs is in conjunction with the original undivided, right? So if it's a 300-acre tract, let's just say that this one has 100 acres, but it's never necessarily been determined. It's never been determined on paper what is the exact 100 acres, right? That's theirs. And so now his heirs are wanting to settle his estate, but there's question marks about the previous one and what actually was. So my biggest piece of advice with any of this, especially in this day and time, is to get that information recorded, clear, determined for the benefit of everyone, even if it is a slight inconvenience and tense moment. Waiting to do what you intended when other people are involved only leads to high tensions that didn't necessarily need to happen.